just want to really impress it upon people that when they complain about high prices, they always think about greedy corporations, the ones that are located in places like Century City. What they don't want to think about, what they should think about, and what they should know is that high prices come from high taxes. High prices come from high costs of doing business. High prices come from bad labor laws that are anti-business labor laws. High prices come from high minimum wage. High prices come from bad labor laws that allow frivolous litigation against employers, against businesses, extortionist frivolous litigation by disgruntled, negligent, fired employees. So the companies and businesses have to pass on to their customers all these high costs of doing business. Remember that. That's why the prices are high. Terrible government-run socialist regulations, high taxes, high cost of doing business, high minimum wage. These are the ones to blame for high prices for you, the consumer. That's something you must understand. Businesses are not going to be functional if they don't make profit. They have to make profit. And they're not going to make profit with all these regulations, high taxes, minimum wage, etc. That's why we're in crisis. And people don't understand that. They think that, oh, it's evil corporations, it's greedy banks and greedy companies that are causing people's pain. But they need to look in a different direction and understand. That's what the government, the socialist governments like Mamdami's, they don't want you to know. Mamdami in New York. By the way, it's interesting that he made public transportation, he wants to make a public transportation free, but he doesn't want free parking for everyone. Why is he not advocating for free parking in New York? So people could park anywhere for free, removing parking restrictions. Why he's not doing that? It's an interesting point here. Socialist Democrats in all other countries led those countries into civil wars first, and then socialist totalitarian tyranny, and at the end they fell apart. All the socialist regimes, they fell apart. And remember, totalitarianism doesn't come from Trump or Republicans. The totalitarian tendencies always came from socialist governments in every single country. They were the dictators. Socialist governments were always the dictators. If you really enjoyed this video, let's keep it between ourselves. Don't worry about liking it, subscribing for it, sharing with anybody. I don't care. I actually don't want you to spill the beans.